Happy holidays! Today we are going to be making a snow person, snowman, snow woman. What we're going to do is we're going to start with the head first and work our way down. And snowmen usually have a circular shaped head, like a circle. So in the middle of your paper, and you see my paper is up and down like this, portrait mode. In the middle of my paper, I'm going to put a half circle. Okay, waiting for that ink to flow in my pen. There we go. And inside of the circle, and I'm gonna leave it open right here because I wanna put a scarf on my snowman in a minute. So I'm gonna do 2 circles for the eyes. 1 and 2. And then a mini circle on the inside. And then I'm gonna color it in black. You could do whatever color you want though. Okay, for the nose. Now the nose can be made out of a lot of different things. It could be a stick, it could be a carrot, it could be another piece of coal or a rock. I think I'm gonna do a carrot, and to do a carrot, I'm gonna do a line that sticks out like this. It's gonna be kind of curvy at the end because it's a carrot, and then it's gonna go right back to where we started, okay? Right back to where we started. And then to draw the texture for the carrot, they kind of have those like circular lines on them, so I'm gonna do that. And if you wanted it more pointy, you could do it more pointy. Okay, now for the mouth. The mouth, you could just draw a smile, whatever expression you want your snowman to have. So my snowman's gonna be happy, so I'm gonna draw a smile. If you wanted to make it individual circles, like it's made out of rocks, you could do that, but I think I'm just gonna keep it as a smile like this. Add some lines here. Okay. Now I want my snowman to wear a scarf. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a curvy line underneath his smile, and then another one underneath there. I'm going to connect these lines. And when you tie a scarf, there's 2 pieces that usually hang down. So I'm going to have a line sticking down this way, and then I'm gonna bubble it in. I'm gonna have a line sticking down this way. It's gonna be a little bit shorter, and then I'm just gonna add the line right there, okay? And now for the torso of the snowman, the middle part, I'm gonna draw a curvy line here and a curvy line here. So now we have the head and the torso. And then to make the bottom half of our snowman, I'm gonna draw another line, kind of curvy, just like that, just to connect the parts together. And then a curvy line this way, and then a curvy line this way. And you can use any shape you want. If you want your snowman to be a little bit bigger or a little bit skinnier, that's fine too. And then underneath, snowmen don't have legs, so I'm just gonna draw a wavy line underneath, and that's gonna be for the snow. Okay, for the arms. The arms can be just made out of sticks. And sticks, they're kind of wavy. We talked about the wavy lines of branches and sticks when we learned about trees and drawing trees. So I'm gonna make a wavy line coming out here near his scarf, and then another one over here, okay? I'm gonna bubble that in, so that means I'm just gonna make another line underneath it. Taking my time. I'll do the same thing on the other side, okay? And then for his hands, if you just wanted part of the stick, kind of like that shape, like a Y shape, you could do that, or you could put mittens on your snowman. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna draw a mitten. So I'm gonna draw a curvy line, and then we're gonna need to make the thumb, and then since it's a mitten, I'm just gonna draw a curvy line there too for the rest of the fingers. So a curvy line for the thumb, and then a big curvy line for the rest of the fingers, okay? Same thing on the other side. And the thumbs go on the inside towards the snowman. So a curvy line for the thumb, and then a big curvy line for the rest of the mitten, okay? And if you wanted your snowman holding something or in a different position, maybe dabbing, whatever, you could do that too. Okay, so the top of my snowman, I don't want his head to be cold. So I'm gonna give him a hat. So I'm gonna give him a beanie. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a curvy line over his head to make the bottom part of the beanie, a line here and a line here. Of course, you can give your snow person any kind of hat that you want, or leave them without a hat. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna draw another curvy line on top. And then beanies usually have those little pom-poms on the top, so you can draw a little pom-pom on top. And then if you want to draw a pattern or design on the hat, you can do that too. Okay. Then I'm going to draw some lines. You could really have fun designing the hat and the gloves for your snow person. And then maybe I want to give like a zigzag pattern on the gloves, or sorry, the mittens. And for the scarf, I think I'm gonna do the same kind of zigzag line. I want him to kind of match. Maybe polka dots would work, whatever you want. Okay. I'll do some fringe down here. Those pieces of thread that stick out. And then some buttons. So just some circles. I'm gonna leave a little bit of white in the middle like I did with the eyes. Okay. And I have a snowman. The fun thing now is you can add a background. If you want to add trees or animals or people, maybe a snowball fight is happening in the background, you can do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a tree, a pine tree. So I'm gonna make a triangle shape here. Another triangle shape here, and I'm not putting a bottom on it, I'm just making triangles kind of stacked up on each other. So they start out kind of small and then they get wider as they get to the bottom. And then I can draw a line that goes up and connects them all, and then make wavy lines for the bottoms of those triangles to make the leaves or the pine needles for the tree. If you wanted to add decorations to the tree, you could do that. Totally up to you. If you want to do Christmas lights, you could do that. I think a strand of Christmas lights above my snowman might be cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a curvy line from this side of the paper up to the top. And then draw another curvy line from this side to the side. So we have like two strands of lights kind of hanging. And then to make the lights, I make little squares for the bases of the lights. And I'm just following along, but it could be any shape that you want. And you don't have to add Christmas lights, you can add whatever you want. And then for the lights, they can be circles, or if you want them more pointy, they can be more pointy. So I'm gonna do a pattern of circular, pointy, circular, pointy, circular, pointy, circular, pointy, and I'm gonna go all the way across, keeping that pattern. Okay, that looks good. If you want some snowballs, maybe he's in the snowball fight too. We could draw some snowballs. If you want to draw some animals like birds, owl, a snow owl, a fox would be really cool. You could draw those, a dog or a cat. Okay, and you know what? I think I'm going to keep it kind of simple, but you can add as many details as you want. Now adding color. So, for the snowman, since he is made out of snow, you don't really have to color him in, but you want to show the shadows. And to show shadows with snow, you can use blue or pink or purple, whatever you want. And I'm gonna get some green too for the tree, and then some different colors for the lights. Again, this is the fun part too, because you get to pick out what colors that you want. Okay, so let's do the snow on the snowman first. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna outline him, just to give him a little bit of color. If you want to just leave him white, you could just leave him white. And then for my carrot, I'm gonna make it orange. And for the mittens, I feel like green would be cool, like a light green. Well, maybe we'll do a pattern. Do some green and another color. Same thing with the scarf. I really can't wait to see how you guys dress up your snowmen and snow women. Okay, and then maybe for the other color, how about red? Red would be a good color. Oh yeah, that looks cool. Okay, and then the scarf, same colors. And then, oh, let's do some, well, I want to do a different color red for the lights. And the color for the lights, since they're shining, can come outside of the shape. And I'm gonna make all these circle ones on this strand. Red. Green. Then we'll do some different colors on the other strand. And then maybe orange. No, yellow. I think yellow would be better. Same thing. I'm just going to make a pattern. Every other one is going to be yellow. And then I think maybe pink. Let's see how that looks. All right, well, that works. Okay, and then for the tree. So the tree is gonna be green, but we don't have to color the whole tree green because there's snow covering it. So I think underneath some of those triangles where we made those curvy, wavy lines, we're just gonna add some green lines sticking out because pine needles kind of stick out. Just put some random lines around. It's gonna really make your tree look realistic. And if you wanted lights in your tree, you could do that, or you could add decorations. Okay, and then I feel like my tree does need some lights. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make some red dots just to show the lights, and they can be different sizes. And like I said, if you didn't want to add decorations to your tree, you don't have to. And I'm not even worried about the strands because they're probably covered by the snow, the wires that are connecting the lights. Okay, perfect. And then maybe I'll add a little bit of purple to my snowman because maybe the sky is purple and he's reflecting that light. It's also going to give him a little bit more color. We can do the same thing down here. I'm using cool colors for the snow, like this really cool purple, this nice cool blue. Just add some lines. Do the same thing for the snowballs. Okay. I think the last thing I want to do is add a little bit of brown for the tree and the sticks for the arms. This will work. Sweet. And then maybe draw a little bit there so you can see the trunk. And then some snowflakes. So I'm just going to use a blue marker for it. You could use blue and pink, purple for the snowflakes. I know they're white, but it'll give it some color. And some of these cool colors is going to help your picture look frosty or cool. All right, so to make a snowflake, I'm going to make one right here. I'm going to make like a plus sign. And then on top of that plus sign, I'm going to make an X. And then at the end of my snowflake, I'm gonna make a V, a V, a V, and a V, and then maybe some straight lines here, and maybe some circles. You can design your snowflakes any way you want, because they're all going to be different. All snowflakes are different. Some can be big, some can be small. So maybe I'll make another one here. Or you could just do dots. Maybe I'll do U-shapes at the end of this one. And then little lines on them. Okay. If it's nighttime, you could draw stars. But see how the blue really makes it look frosty and cold. All right, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not smashing my marker down to make the dots, I'm just drawing my dots because you don't want to mess up the tip of your marker. And plus your dots will look better. Okay, and then like I said, I want to try some pink and see how that looks. So maybe I'll make a pink snowflake up here. Maybe some pink dots. Just to give some more color. Okay. All right, and there you have it. A perfect snowman under some twinkling lights with snowflakes. All right, guys, I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with for your snow people. I can't wait to see what you dress them up as with their outfits and the background that you add, maybe some of the animals that you include into the picture. So have fun, enjoy, and happy winter.